It was just a matter of time before I was found out. The apple may not have fallen far from the tree, but I was certainly no lawyer. A name? I had to give her a name, or the jig was up, something she could hang her hat on. It's Vice. Vice, baby. It's Vice. Vice, baby.
Thanks, people. Thanks for letting me know. I was saying that let's try that again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I know saw quite a few of you in Rosalind's tribute video, her stream earlier this morning, and this is my part now. I'm gonna do one as well. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday so far, and hopefully you guys had a beautiful weekend. I'm gonna say hi real quick to people, and then we shall begin our program. How about that? So, first off, we got Ginger with the Soul. I'm glad we have you now, Connor. I really miss Jeff. Thank you. And I'm glad to have you guys as well. Halos and Horns, good to see ya. John H., good to see you, sir. Tammy Fayette, haven't seen you in a hot minute. Uncle Buck, good to see you. Beautiful soul can never be forgotten. Very true. Jason J. Jeff is very much missed. He'd be very proud of Chandler today. Yeah, I think she finishes her finals, right? So I see little updates here and there. But it looks like she's having fun, so that's all that matters, really. Judge Maddie, good to see us. Sorry, we'll be sleeping all this time. No worries. Inspire, good to see you. Heather May, good to see you. Hope to be there, but cable internet company is coming into somewhere between 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Well, how dare they? How dare they? Daily Dysfunction, good to see ya. Yellow Tiger, howdy, howdy. Glad you were here with us. I miss Jeff so very much. Same here, and thank you for being here. Nicola, oh my gosh, long time no see. I was wondering if you're doing good or not. I don't see you around no more. Miss you too. John Byrne, good to see you, sir. Dodo, good to see you. Marmite, how are you doing? Mary Jane, good to see you. Jen graded. You, I see you. We'll be lurking, chat. I need to text you. I got quite a bit of Dad's vinyl records, so if you want some, hit me up. and we should get dinner sometime. Yeah. Good to see you, man. Mo, good to see ya. Thanks for sharing this day with us when you could easily have kept this day for yourself to remember alone. Well, Mo, I thought about it because I'm like, some other people are gonna do it, but without you guys reaching out to me and, talking with me, sharing your stories, my channel would not have happened, and I would not have met all you beautiful people. So that's why I'm sharing this day with everyone like everyone else is. Peachy Peaches, good to see you. How are you doing? And how are you doing? Brokenhearted, good to see ya. Digger, howdy. Megan Fox, good to see ya. Oh, Creative Expressions by Dion. How are you doing? I haven't seen that name in a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. The first trucking stream with Megan Fox was some of the funniest stuff on YouTube. I've actually seen those, and yes, they were beautiful. Tracy, good to see you. How are you doing? I can't believe it's been a year now. That is wonderful, caring, and so that this wonderful, caring, and so funny man is no longer here with us. You'll forever be missed. And loved, Jeff. Very, very true. Watching movies with Jeff is always the best. It was like being in MST3K. Could find it funny in any situation. True, very, very true. Aspen, good to see you. Haven't seen that name in a hot minute either. Never thought losing a YouTube would impact me this much, but even a year later, it still doesn't feel real. And it probably won't for a while, really, to be honest. But good to see her here. Jenny, good to see ya. I am the Princess 223. Good to see you. Gigi, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Swan Lake Lady, how are you doing? Good to see you. Fiery Podcast. Hey, I just wanted to say hello and send my best in honor of Jeff. I'm not strong enough mentally to hang out for this stream today. No worries, but thank you for stopping by, checking in with everybody. Very, very appreciate it. Cindy Lou, good to see you. Welcome to the Vice Squad. Appreciate you so very much. Hope you stay here. Let's see if this one works. If not, I'm going to be very, very upset. Kinda. Well, I can't find it, so I'm gonna give you this. Hopefully that picked up. If not, I'll be upset. Anyway, Dodo, good to see you. I think I already said hi from you, but still, good to see you. 1 year feels honestly sooner than that. This year went by super quick, so really, I truly believe that. Fire Red Podcast, 5 Stars Baby. If you see this, condolences, my friend. I found out about your dad in the morning of the 16th and lost my dad that afternoon. Your dad is part of the reason I'm still here. I'm very sorry to hear that, but I hope you had wonderful, wonderful memories with your father. But hey, if you need anything, you got a whole community with us, or you can just send a DM whenever, and we can talk if you want. Keep on keeping on. All love you all, Vice Squad forever. Yes, very, very true. Winter Storm, good to see ya. You did make it. Yay. Stacy R, good to see ya. Anyone else gone through Just Stream and rewatched? I haven't rewatched Dad's stuff recently. No. So I don't know why. I'm just sticking with music, I guess. Just listen to music and all that. Nikabod Crane. However you say your name. Good to see you. Good to see you. And John H 2004, thank you for sending 5 gifted Vice Baby memberships that went to Fiery Red Podcast, Traveler Stud, Aaron, Flux, Emil, and Frankie. If you guys are in chat, please say thank you to John H 2004. Thank you for the generosity. Maybe not good to see you, Aussie Wombat. How are you doing? Good day, everyone. Connor is going to make us cry again. Well, I'll try not to, but no promises. How about that? Center block for tires. That's a name I haven't seen in a while as well. Good to see you. YouTube has not been the same without him. Very, very true. Danielle, good to see you. How are you doing? Melly, good to see you. Mexican Vader, long time no see. It's always those ninjas cutting onions. I hear ya. Lisa, good to see you. Lurking Meowth. Thanks for letting yourself known. Happy 0121. How's it going? Becca has thoughts. I recognize that name. There's so many names that I haven't seen in a while just popped up. So, hey, good to see you. Dark Lotus, how are you doing? Vice Squad Forever, RIP, and thank you, Jeff, for the gift you gave us. We miss you, brother. Very, very agreeable. Snake of the Lake. Good to see you. Lefty, how are you doing, brother? And thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lucky Mir is how I'm gonna assume it's pronounced. Good to see you. How are you doing? Laura, good to see you. Denise Sells, good afternoon, Connor. Thank you for sharing your father with us again. Bless the road you're walking. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Amy, good to see you. How are you doing? I had to put down my 16 and 17-year-old Yorkies the same day we lost Jeff. I don't think I've ever cried so much. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Alan, good to see you, sir. Hopefully you're not pushing yourself too hard with working and being busy. It's good to see you. Oh, Bailey's good to see you. How are you doing today? And this is where everyone calls me a boomer and muted. Compton girl, good to see ya. How are you doing? Yes, muted. Yep. In the clouds, good to see ya. How are you doing? Oh, Farrell, how are you doing? Kimmy, how are you doing? It's Kome Gohan. How are you doing, good sir? Welcome in. Lady Tammy, how are you doing? Becky, good to see you. How are you doing? Okay. Why couldn't I see? Oh no. The chat is frozen. Hello? Okay, there you go. Wow. Things are going by so fast. Oh no. Wow. I'm missing out on a lot. Very much want some vinyl and would love to do dinner. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. David, good to see ya. Melissa, how are you? Libby, how are you? I'm gonna skip over a lot of people. Wendy H, welcome to Vice Squad. Thank you for joining in. Really appreciate you. Wolfram, good to see you. Oh, how are you doing? Welcome in. And Lefty with the 5 Vice Baby Gifted membership. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. It went to Alan, Snake of the Lake, Toadette, Becky R, and Erica. If you're in the chat, please say thank you to Lefty. Excuse me, and maybe not. Thank you for the 10 Vice Baby Gifted membership. Thank you so much for that. Who did it go to? It went to Jen Graded, Gigi, Divens Moore. I hope I didn't butcher that name again. Melissa, Sadie, Crimson Queen, and Tammy, Mountaineer, and Cheesehead. That's a nice name. I like that name. And Ida, good to see you. Skipping over. Tamara, good to see you. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a minute. Tamara B, how are you doing? It's been a hot minute. Rosalind Duke, thank you for the membership as well. Yamaha Biker, good to see you. How you doing, sir? Oh my gosh, there's so many people I can keep up. Project Metal Music, good to see you. Still miss Jeff and sending big hugs to you and everyone. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you very, very much. Wanda Perez, good to see you. Snipe, good to see you. SS Sunshine, oh my gosh, all these names I haven't seen in a hot minute. Wow. I love it. French Psycho, good to see you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to fan funding so I don't miss anyone. Daily Dysfunction, member for 2 months. Hugs. Connor, RIP Jeff. Thank you so much. Bender done the member for 2 months at the Big Vices. Thank you. Vice Squad. Yep. Melissa Jane sent 10 Vice baby gift and membership. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And to Dad Legal Vices, our good friend, we miss you. Thank you for the $10. Appreciate you so very much. And Linda, welcome to the Vice Squad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to switch over to chat. Kim, good to see you. Yvette, good to see you. I am the princess, good to see you. Stacy, good to see you. Wildcats, member for 1 month. Jeff made watching Charles so fun. Really missed that. Guys, I've been thinking, should I do like cord cam watches or like body cam video watches? I've been thinking, and it's been in my mind. Yeah, I don't know. My four sons, good to see you. Tuck Sim, good to see you. Welcome in. Marmite, good to see you. Marcia, good to see you. Kim Dodds, good to see you. Yes? Okay. Well, I guess. Body cams will be coming someday. Yardwich, good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, I haven't seen your stream in a while. I need to fix myself. Wise Angel, good to see you. Okay. I think I will stop myself from saying hi to everyone right here, because I will no longer... I'll go on forever. Your dad's viewing of the Mr. Pancake body cam is legendary. Oh, yeah. Hey, Lexi, good to see you. Hey, Arizona, good to see you. Okay, I'm going to stop. Just not a Massachusetts where apparently even with money they somehow can't buy body cams. Oh, just on. How are you doing? Okay. Greenwood, good to see ya. Everyone that I didn't say hi to, hello. Let's get to business here. So for the first part of this, I will be playing the audio clip that Megan Fox has sent to me way back when from Dad's Memorial Service. That is where I first met Megan, Rosalind, Flux, Larry, DUI guy, and Chandler. Feels like I'm missing someone. No, I'm not missing anyone. I've also seen Bender Done That and Swan Lake Lady. So yeah, Book Dragon Lady, good to see you. That was a beautiful experience. I love meeting every one of them. But so Megan, she sent me the audio clip of it. I just put just a bunch of pictures and a few muted videos. So it won't be a black screen for 54 minutes and 39 seconds. Where it's going to start, it's going to be in the middle of my grandpa talking. So he's got this low voice. So he's got a low voice. I'm jealous. Like, I want his voice. I want grandpa's voice. I'm just saying. But after while that's playing, I'll talk with you guys in chat. I'm going to mute myself. So yeah. And in case people are wondering about who Jen Graded is and why he's agreeing with me saying I want Grandpa's voice, he's my cousin, and he's the first person in the family to know about my channel, and I think the only one still. But yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. So, without further ado, I'll keep you guys entertained and company in chat. Let us begin.
Noticed he had a high fever, and within a short amount of time, he had a seizure.
Sense of adventure.
And noticed he had a high fever, and within a short amount of time, he had a seizure. And we were young, didn't know what to do. Arlene got on the phone and she called the doctor that had delivered him. Luckily, he answered the phone, and he said, get him in some cold water, or get some cold water on him right away. And he says, if that doesn't work, take him to the emergency room and call me and I'll be there. Well, it did. It cooled him down and he was okay. But we thought for a while we were going to lose him. Jeff was always hurting himself on one way or another. Physically.
Is it too too quiet? 100%. 100%. That was better. Okay, I didn't touch anything. I'll push it up just a little bit more, like right there. And okay. Hopefully this is good. If it's still quiet, please let me know. I'll start from the beginning.
Noticed he had a high fever, and within a short amount of time, he had a seizure. And we were young, didn't know what to do. Arlene got on the phone and she called the doctor that had delivered him. Luckily, he answered the phone, and he said, get him in some cold water, or get some cold water on him right away. And he says, if that doesn't work, take him to the emergency room and call me and I'll be there. Well, it did. It cooled him down and he was okay. But we thought for a while we were going to lose him. Jeff was always hurting himself on one way or another. Physically, I mean. He was about 3 or 4 years old. He rode his bike off the side of the steps. He didn't, probably about a 3-foot drop. And he must have had his tongue out of his mouth when he hit, and he almost cut his tongue off with his teeth. And I talked to the doctor about it. I says, that'd be awful if you have to stitch that up. And he says, we just put tape on it now. That didn't sound too good to me, but he got over it. He was all right. The next problem he had, he and Tim, his older brother, were always climbing trees and climbing something, and they were in the garage in the rafters. He fell down and cut his arm on a sharp piece of metal. Luckily, it was his upper arm and it was in the back, but it cut it right to the bone. And if it had been in the front, would have cut his arteries. Oh, God. But we got him to the hospital, and they got it cleaned out and stitched it up. Took over 50 stitches to close it up. When he was about 16 or 17, I had a little motorcycle. It wasn't a very big one. I rode to work once in a while. And I think that's where it started, his love for motorcycles. I remember one Sunday we were waiting for Arlene to fix dinner, and he says, I'm going to take a ride on the motorcycle for a few minutes. And he didn't come back. So I was just going to go look for him, and we had a railroad track below us, about a mile or so, and there was a road that ran along that to Hiram, and it was a gravel road. And I just started down to see if I could find him, and a farmer had been working down there, and he was bringing him back. Apparently he'd gone down on the cycle, and he said, don't worry about the motorcycle. He says, I'll bring that back. And we took him up to the emergency room again, and the doctor looked at him, and he had gravel in one arm and one leg, and he says, I think we better get another doctor to take care of this, which he did. He did, as Adam mentioned, have another cycle when he got to Korea. He had 2 accidents there. One wasn't too serious, but the other one, it shattered his leg, and he was in the hospital for an extended period of time. And finally, the law firm that he worked for said that he better either get rid of the motorcycle or find another job. So he finally got rid of it. I remember after his mission, when he was going to school at Utah State, he was an announcer at KVNU at nights, late nights, and on weekends. He also did a lot of volunteer work with different organizations. And he was also in the Marine Reserve, and he just had too many things to do, is what he did, and he was tired all the time. And one morning he was headed to Salt Lake to the Marine Reserve meeting, and he fell asleep and ran off the road in Sardine Canyon. Luckily he went into a snowbank and didn't hit anybody else and hurt anyone or himself. And I says, I think it's time we, you cut back on a few things here, which he did. He about that time, he applied to law school. He only applied to 2 schools, and that was University of Utah and BYU. And he says, I'm worried because I don't have the best grade point average of the people in my class, but both of them accepted him because, and they both mentioned in their letters of acceptance that he had given a lot of his time in helping others, and that's the kind of person they wanted. He was in Korea for about 30 years, and we only got to see him in the summer for a while. Last summer he came, and it was during Father's Day, and he gave me a present, and I opened it, and it was a beautiful, very expensive watch. And I didn't know how valuable it was really until I couldn't set the thing. It wasn't like my other watches. So I took it to the jeweler, and they got excited about it and said, we don't see many of those around here. Where did you get that? And I said, my son gave it to me. And the one jeweler said, you must have an awfully good son. And I said, yeah, he is. He's always been a good son to me. He also, the last time I talked to him was in August, my birthday, it was late August, and we talked for about an hour, and he told me then that he planned on coming back, and within 5 years, it made him 60 years old. He felt he was in a good enough financial shape that he could do that, and we were looking forward to that, or most of us were. I knew I wouldn't be here then, but we had a good visit and expressed our love to each other. I know that I can be with him again, with my wife and my son Tim, my dear mother, my sisters and other loved ones that have gone before. Sometimes we have to learn a hard lesson. That we are not in charge here. Everything we have is the Lord's, and it can be taken away in a heartbeat. Because of the Lord Jesus Christ, we can be assured there's a better place, and that we can be together again. I love this scripture in Revelation that says, "And God shall wipe away tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying, nor shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." And I know this to be true, and I say it in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Now hear from Jeff's younger sister, Dawn Cook.
I should have went first. Thank you all for being here today to honor the life of my brother Jeff. I'm not very good at speaking in front of adults. That's why I teach second graders. I speak myself. So I'm going to be reading. It's hard to put into words just how amazing my brother was. If there's one thing about Jeff that stands out to me, it's the way he made people feel. He had a rare gift. No matter where you were or who else was around, he could make you feel like you were the only person in the room. When Jeff spoke to you, he gave you his full attention. He listened, he cared, and he made you feel important. He had a way of drawing people in and making them feel special and ensuring that everyone around him was having a good time. Jeff made life fun. He was full of laughter and love and provided you with unforgettable memories. Jeff and I were very close growing up. Being just 2 years apart, we grew up more like best friends than siblings. We were partners in crime. As kids, we were inseparable. We were always playing, laughing, and creating adventures together. One of my favorite memories of us growing up was when we used to pretend that we were the Wonder Twins. Some of you may remember that this was an old cartoon about alien siblings with shape-shifting abilities. Do you remember those plastic rings that you would get from the dentist? Well, we had them, and they were our superhero badges. We would touch our rings and shout out, "Wonder Twin powers activate." And then we would fight the evils only we could see. It didn't matter that we were just kids or that no one else understood what we were doing. Those moments felt so real to us. We were unstoppable together. Those days were full of imagination, laughter, and a sense that nothing was beyond our reach. No matter how much time passed, I always carried the memory of us two kids who believed we could do anything when we were together. One of the most memorable adventures we had was when we were camping as kids. I was probably about 4 or 5 years old. We were having the time of our lives. And then my brother, being his adventurous self, decided to start a tree branch on fire and carry it around like a torch. He was determined to be my very own wilderness guide. A few minutes later, I'm hearing Jeff yell at our dad, "Dad, Don's coat is on fire!" It turns out Jeff had gotten a little too carried away with his torch bearing, and the fire had transferred to my coat. It's safe to say that was our first and last camping trip together until we were adults. But it was a perfect example of how Jeff's sense of adventure could get us into situations we didn't expect, and I wouldn't have traded it for anything. I think our crowning childhood achievement was the day we saw Bigfoot. My dad took us up Providence Canyon to cut firewood for our wood-burning stove. Jeff and I were exploring, and we saw something massive moving through the trees. We had no idea what it was, but in our minds, it was Bigfoot. That story became legendary with family and friends because of Jeff's incredible storytelling. Whether it really happened or not doesn't matter. What matters is the excitement and fear we shared in that very moment and the bond it created between us. We also shared love for animals, not just the typical dogs and cats, but the kind of pets that most people might not consider. We had pet mice, gerbils, lizards, newts, snakes, and yes, even a tarantula. It wasn't enough for us just to have ordinary pets. We wanted the exotic wild ones that made people do a double take. And even when those creatures gave us a bit of trouble, we would face it together. That love for animals was just another way we connected, sharing our curiosity and care for even the most unusual creatures. Whether we were saving the world as twins or getting a little too close to the campfire, every moment we spent together was an adventure. Me, being a very private person and an introvert, I always admired Jeff because he had a gift for making friends so easily. He left behind a trail of laughter and lasting friendships wherever he went. He had a way of making people feel at ease and a way of turning ordinary moments into extraordinary memories. I'll always remember how Jeff could make even the most serious situations hilarious, or the way his laugh was so infectious, you couldn't help but join in. Jeff was one of a kind. He had an incredible ability to connect with people, whether they were across the table or across the globe. This gift of him sparkled in every aspect of his life. His work as a maritime lawyer, his friendships, and even through his YouTube channel, Legal Vices. With over 100,000 followers, he didn't just share his knowledge and humor, he built a global community. It was a space where people from all walks of life felt that they belonged. His wit, charm, and authenticity made everyone feel like they were part of the conversation. And if you were lucky enough to be one of the viewers, you knew he had a way of making you feel like you were the only person in the room, even through a screen. Jeff wasn't just a father, a brother, a lawyer, or a YouTuber. He was a friend of so many and someone who made the world feel a little smaller, warmer, and more welcoming. Today, as we grieve his loss, we also celebrate the incredible legacy he leaves behind. He taught us to laugh and to connect and to live fully. His relationships made an impact on everyone he met. Jeff was impossible not to love. He had an incredible gift of turning even the most ordinary moments into unforgettable memories, usually accompanied by a joke or a funny facial expression. To my brother, thank you for sharing your light with the world and with all of us. Your laughter, your kindness, and your ability to bring people together will never be forgotten. It's hard to imagine life without you. But I know you would want us to keep smiling, keep laughing, and to keep spreading happiness. Jeff, we love you so much, and you will always be with us in every laugh, every joke, and every moment that we choose joy together. Thank you.
Now we'd like to hear from Jeff's son, Connor. He's going to start a segment where it will be an open floor session. So after Connor is done, if anybody would like to come up and talk to us for a few minutes about some memories that you have of Jeff, you're more than welcome to. And then we'll close down at the end of the hour. Connor, if you will.
Good morning. Well, first off, thank you for coming, making time. And I'd like to thank a few people. First, I'd like to thank Dawn and Adam and all my families here for setting this service. While I was in Korea, dealing with all the paperwork, also like to thank my mom and her younger brother for going to buildings, trying to gather as much information as possible for all of my business and paperwork to go as smoothly as possible. And also, I'd like to thank everyone who donated and all the heartfelt messages on the Give, Send, Go. And without all of those, this service and the process that led up to this point, it's been really helpful. This whole situation really hit me when I was on my way to Korea, because I would always text my dad saying, hey, I'm leaving to the airport, I'm in San Francisco, I'm in Korea, like, where are you at? Are you gonna pick me up? And I had to catch myself from sending those messages. And I'd also be waiting for his unexpected calls from my horrible non-callingness. Just to hear his thunderous voice saying, "Ner, how are you doing?" Or, "What's up, buddy?" But I've just been waiting, and just silence has been following. But when I think of Dad, a few words pop up in my mind. Caring, funny, knowledgeable, and best friend. And as you all know, if he found something that he liked or found interesting, no matter what it was, he would always share it with the people he loved and cared about without hesitation. And there's a few moments I love looking back at. One of them being the time he decided to set up a camera in his room with his steel guitar, and little old me will just be standing in front of him with one of his hats and singing Six Strings Down by Jimmy Vaughn. And hopefully someday I find that video, because it's floating around somewhere. And another one is his motorcycle rides. And I was always excited when he came to pick me up every other weekend. Just hearing the rumbling of the engines and the wind hitting my helmet and jacket, I was so excited to receive. And even though I was only an elementary school kid, whenever I was on his bike, clutching onto his side from the back seat, I felt like I was the coolest kid and ruled the world. And to be honest, my mom's not here so I can say this, I would miss my bus on purpose just for him to pick me up so I can ride his bike. Last one I'd like to share with you is his enormous music folder he'd keep in his computer. And that really introduced me to the world of what he called good music. And ever since I received my first phone, the first thing he would do is take that away from me and just hook it up to his computer and start putting hours and hours of music for me to listen to. And it wouldn't be just one or two genres, it would be a little bit of everything from rock to pop, jazz and blues, and many other genres. And I think that really helped me enjoy a wide range of music. And also during his car rides, we'd play Guess the Artist game. And I think it was a test from him to see if I knew my stuff, if I was actually listening to music that he gave me. And I would always try and guess the band or the artist on the first musical note I hear. And of course I would get them wrong. And he'll calm me down and say, "Come on, chill out. You haven't even listened to the lyrics yet. You have no idea who it is. Just enjoy it for a little bit and then guess again." And that was pretty much our long car rides, whether it was to in the middle of nowhere or to our camping. And I really enjoyed looking back at those memories. I'm not great at putting things into words or expressing, like remembering the past, expressing my own emotions. I'm horrible at those. But I know that Dad was a great man who seemed to know the world's secret with the amount of information he had in his brain. And he enjoyed seeing other people smile and laugh and be happy with themselves and what they do. And he would always push and guide people to do what they love doing, with him watching your back at all times. I like to finish up my rambling with a short quote from James Dean that describes Dad the best. It is, "If a man can bridge the gap between life and death, if he can live on after he's dead, then maybe he was a great man." And now I'd like to read a letter left by one of Dad's coworkers who could not make it here. It reads, "It is my first time letting someone go that was close to me. I am shocked and sad that I cried all day. I cannot believe you're gone. We meet in the office every day, 5 days a week. And when going and leaving work, no one smiled or greeted each other, but always smiled and greeted each other with our eyes. We gave each other a consoling look, telling each other that we had a good day today. And that time was the only time I felt warm at the company. I always spoke in Korean, but it feels awkward to try and say my last goodbye in English. Although I have worked with you for the shortest time in this company, I think I have shared my feelings with you the most. We don't even know each other's ages, but I think we were true friends. I want to tell you that you have become my only comfortable friend in this company, and I was so grateful, even when the days of your sound of your sighs comforted me. I feel so sad and despairing that I can't tell you directly, and I regret for not thanking you often. I remember one summer day, on the way to lunch with colleagues, this song, "Don't Look Back in Anger" by Oasis, which we listened together, still lingers in my ear. You'll be able to rest comfortably back home with everything and everyone you loved, and may you have peace. I'm really going to miss you, and I'll remember you forever on, and it was really nice to meet you. And I pray with all my heart that the family will find peace soon. Thank you.
Next 20 minutes or so, we'll leave the slideshow up. There's going to be no awkward silences here. If anybody would love to come up and share an anecdote or a story or a memory, we would welcome that more than anything. Please just take some time to reflect about life and Jeff's life and your own direction. And if you'd like to come up here and share, please do. We'll stop at the end of the hour.
I was so shocked to hear Don texted me to let me know I knew Jeff. After he had returned from his mission, I was the director of Helpline, which was an information referral and crisis intervention hotline based on the USU campus at the time, where we had volunteers. That was one of the places that he volunteered for. And we were a 24-hour hotline. We probably had at most, at any one time, 30 people volunteering in the phones. It wasn't like now. I mean, it was really an ordeal to get coverage on the phones because there was it was just a hard thing to do. But Jeff came in and he was just all in on listening. You know, we would talk about non-judgment. We would talk about, just all of the clarifying the aspects of listening, and Jeff, he was part of it, and we had quite a strong team. This would have been right around 1990, 91-ish. Is that about right? Before he got back from his mission? I was trying to, put it together in my own mind. But the one thing that stands out in my mind that I remember about Jeff is he came in one day, and we had a strong group. I mean, a lot of kids would just come down the Taggart Center hall and just hang out there. And sometimes they were just people who weren't Helpline volunteers, but they knew someone, and Jeff actually brought some of his friends in to do that, but Jeff decided that we needed to have a word of the day. So we should learn vocabulary. And when you said solipsism, I thought that was a Jeff word. I still remember two of the words, and every time I hear these words, I think of Jeff. So I want to share them with you, and maybe we can spread that around. The first word, and you got to remember this was 1990 because we do use some of these words more now than we used to, but it was epiphany and epiphanic. So, which, was a form, but we're like, oh, that's so weird that epiphanic means epiphany, and we're young and we're talking about this stuff. And so every time somebody says, oh, I had an aha moment or an epiphany, I always think of Jeff, which is kind of a nice tribute to a person. And then the other word that he brought, that I remember, and he probably brought several, and there were other volunteers that would find a new word, and it was kind of cool because we're all like coming up with new words in this little group. And the other word was quixotic. And so, Don Quixote came from that, and he talked about how it's kind of like pie in the sky, sort of a dream is kind of what I remember, but I still don't. What is solipsism?
Yeah. Oh, it's framing everything for your own ego.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Basically,
Okay.
think the world just exists in your mind.
Okay, good. So that's one more word. But another interesting little fact is that my brother and his wife, my brother's like 15 years older than I am, and he and his wife lived in Germany for a few years working for the Army Air Force Exchange, and lived in Busan for a couple of years. And when they were in Busan, they knew Sun Kyung. And I would bet that they recalled that you were born. Now I kind of think maybe Jeff wasn't doing church at that time. I don't know. Yeah, okay. So they didn't really know Jeff, but when they got home from Busan and we all got together. And then one final thing, I don't know if you guys ever watch TV and you watch something on purpose just to sit and talk about it and laugh about it. The Mystery Science Theater, do you remember that? Jeff brought that into our lives. And so I remember him coming to our house and with my two kids and my husband sitting and watching TV, and they would do the Mystery Science Theater thing, like somebody was like that vacuum cleaner thing or whatever they were, and you'd watch them from behind, and it's like they were just cutting up and making these funny jokes about it, and just, it was light and joyful. And so I just wanted you guys to remember, Jeff, when you hear the word epiphany, solipsism now, and quixotic. And so, yes, thank you for sharing. Thank you for letting me know that I wanted to share that. Thank you so much.
I went to high school with Jeff. I was a year older, so I didn't get to know him real well during high school. But I waited an extra year after high school before I went on my mission. So all of my close friends had already left, and Jeff kind of stepped in to fill the void. He was there for someone that I could talk to, someone I could hang out with. The first time a girl broke my heart, he was there to make fun of her and call her names for me. And I still remember there was one time, I have no idea why it happened. We ended up arguing about something so incredibly trivial that to this day I could not recall what it was to save my life. But he was the one to extend the olive branch. And he did it like later that evening. And I also remember after he got back from his mission, because I had waited so long, all of my other friends had already gone to school somewhere else or gotten married or moved on. He got back just a little bit after I did, and again we kind of picked up where we left off. But there was a Korean restaurant in town, and one night he was like, come on, we're going somewhere. And he took me there, walked in, he started talking Korean with the owners, and they were like, there's a white guy who speaks fluent Korean. This is incredible. And he started ordering food that wasn't even on the menu, and they're like, oh yes, so Jeff is the reason that I actually know what real kimchi tastes like, and I actually enjoyed it far more than I ever thought I would. But he also, he was humble enough that I didn't know he had gone to law school. I didn't know he was a lawyer. I didn't know he had his YouTube channel. I didn't know he had a son. He didn't talk about that stuff. When he reached out to me, it was, you know, it would have been really easy to say, oh yeah, life is going great for me. I've got this, I got this, I got this. But he wasn't concerned about trying to show how well he was doing. He just, you know, he would reach out when he wanted to talk, and we would talk. And I still remember on one of his visits back to the area, he messaged me a few days. He said, I'm going to be back in Logan on this day. Are you going to be available? And I'm like, I can make it up there. And we got together, went over to the White Owl and had a burger, and it was like no time had passed. And it was a real shock when I got the news. He will be missed.
Hope you can see me with whatever.
It's temporary.
I never met Jeff, but if he is here, I hope we remember him. A while ago, my mom was passed away, and I thought, look at these pictures of Jeff. Do I remember him? But I thought it was Adam, but I was wrong. But anyway, I wish I know Jeff, and I know he's in a good place, and we always think of him in our hearts and spirit be with us, because I know that we miss someone very special. But right now, he's loved everyone around here right now, including Harrison's family, and spoken all the things, memories of him. I don't have any memories of him, but I wish I was. And I think it's more important to remember him, and we love him and support him where he is. Because we can't do anything without all the people are around us. And I know that he is going to be around me or anyone else. And I think that is more important to be together as a family. Getting all the Harris family, all they doing all the work for them. And I thought we need to step up and just share all the times that he did, and we love him. And I'm glad being this, coming here and support the Harrison's family. Thank you for letting me all the memories of him, and we love him. Thank you for everything.
Jeff, every year he'd come in the summer. We'd always make an annual camping trip out of it, and he insisted on going. And I think that's one of the reasons we have a love for camping, but we'd have some good memories with him. But the one that stands out the most was he wanted to go to Tony Grove, and we had never been there camping. We had been several other spots, but so Don and I had went up the night before, and we got a spot. This was our inexperienced days of camping when we didn't know you had to put things in the camp spot. We just paid for it and moved on. Well, then Jeff and I went up early the next morning, and somebody was in our spot. And Jeff was not happy because he always wanted to camp there. So anyway, we drove around to all the spots, and he would make me stop at every spot. Well, let's see when they're leaving. Let's see when they're leaving, you know. And then we didn't find a spot until and it had to have been the worst spot in Tony Grove that people were leaving. But he said, we're gonna wait here and we're gonna talk to them camp hosts and we're gonna get those people kicked out, or we're gonna take this spot. So anyway, we went and talked to the camp hosts and they're like, well, you guys didn't do anything, you didn't put anything in the spot, and anybody can take it, even if it, you paid for it. And Jeff had a nice fine or 2 words to say about that. But anyway, so we saw a spot that the people were leaving that day, and this was like 8 in the morning, and your checkout's not till noon. Well, he insisted we were waiting, and we're gonna get that spot. So we waited, and then he saw him starting to pack up, and he got out, and he's like, I'll help you. Kept pushing him along, and I'm like, I'm just dying over here, but it's just, he made you laugh, and I'm gonna miss that a lot. He was good to us, and that's one, I'm gonna miss camping. I'll never forget that moment with him, and every time we go camping, it was what he enjoyed, and spending time with his family and the memories of that. Thank you.
So this is very unlike me, but my dad was like, are you going to share and represent the childhood friends? And I have to say, when I think of Jeff, I think of my childhood. We grew up together. He was a year older than me as far as school, but we were the same age. And so in church activities and so forth, we were in the same thing. It was kind of odd, but again, when I think of 4000 South, and I curse living at the very end of 4000 South, because I got to know Jeff really well when we'd be dropped off on the highway and we'd have to walk all the way down 4000 South. And so we had a great chances to talk. So we were very different, and we had different likes, and we had different school friends, but we got to know each other. And I always felt safe and like he was a true friend. Just so you know, my dad told me that he had passed away, and I was just like, my heart sunk. Then a few days later, my Facebook flew out of control with all these people from high school mentioning Jeff and how much he meant to them. So he had definitely a great influence on people's lives. The other thing I think of him is his vivaciousness, his love of life, and his sense of adventure and so forth. And of course, we can tell by the stories that have been shared that he had that. And I think that's what was so inspirational for him, is the fact that he loved life. The other thing I think of him is service. So with that friendship came a lot of service. And I think of two great, wonderful, one thing about the gospel, we learn about ministering and home teachers. So in my younger years, it was the Johnsons. In my older years, pretty much my junior high to high school, it was Brother Rex Harrison and Jeff Harrison. They came and they were so good at coming. So I always knew that if ever I needed anything, that I knew there were people who loved and cared for a family, which has made an immense example in my life, because I truly believe in ministering, and I think it's because of the great example of service. But I remember, again, he was a year older than me, but I was in AP Government and Law, and I was having a hard time with some papers. And I remember he had already graduated from high school already at this point in time. And I happened to run into him. I was at Utah State, happened to run into him, and he's like, I'm going to help you. And so he sat down and we worked on a paper together. And at that time, that was the most stressful thing in my whole entire life, was this paper. And Jeff sat down with me and he helped me, and we thought about it and we created a paper. Now, mind you, 2 years later, I'm at Utah State. I'm in English 2010. Happened to run into him, we're just chatting, and I'm like, oh, I'm working on this paper. And once again, he helps me with his paper. And again, he had his own life, he had his own studies to do, and for some reason, that always stands out in my mind, the fact that he was willing, as a true friend, as someone who would go out, take time out of his life to help me on a paper that wasn't even his or anything. So when I think of Jeff, I just think of his love of life, his friendship, and also the fact that he loved people and gave of himself. And I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
I'm Jeff's nephew, Cameron. One of my favorite memories, probably of all, was when I was a teenager. Much like Connor, he would kind of look through my music and say, this is lacking. And he took me out to Hastings, which still existed back then, and bought me this album by this guy named Tom Waits. This graveliest voice. He said, this music you're not going to make friends with, but you should listen to this album. And he took me out to that same road he had that accident on that the farmer took him back from. It was in the middle of the night. It was really dark. It was probably 11 o'clock. And we drove down that road at about 2 miles an hour, and we listened to the whole album. And at the end of it, I just remember it was like, I can't believe this experience is over. And then we get to that round where we just kept going in loops down that same road. And instead of it being over, he started to ask me about the tracks we had just listened to and what I thought about it and what he thought about it. And yeah, to this day, I've never had an experience like that. Not before, not since. It's really special to me.
I'm so sorry. My name is Megan Fox. No, not that one. We always had to make that distinction. I have a YouTube channel. I worked with Jeff. We both have special interest in the law. And Jeff found a bunch of us weirdos online who also have a special interest in the law and started covering cases together. Celebrity cases, Johnny Depp, Rittenhouse, so many things. Gwyneth Paltrow was a fun one. And Jeff, YouTube is a funny place. It's very cutthroat. We don't really get along with one another very much. And there's always a fight, there's always a drama, and Jeff was always above it. He would make us better. I'm a little worried that with Jeff gone, it's going to be an all-out war. Because he would keep people together. He did. He would have people on who, he would invite people to come on a Friday show with him and just have fun, order ridiculous things from Temu. Sorry for the rubber duckies. And the weird blanket with Nick Cage's face on it. He would just allow people to have the most fun. And it's funny listening to your stories about Jeff. Jeff was always the same person, I guess. He was the same with us as he was with you. And he thought it was a great joke that you didn't know. And I remember telling him, they're gonna be so weird, like mad if you don't tell them and they just find out. And he's like, no, it'll be funny. And he was right, I think. Was it funny? You figured it out? But yeah, we love him very much. We're going to miss him. The internet is going to be a little bit colder of a place without Jeff. He was always the warmest spot in YouTube. It was on Jeff's channel. And he made a lot of us friends. And he was the one friend. Finding out, I thought I was Jeff's best friend. He had like 300, I think. Everyone felt that way, and he was so special that he could make us each feel like we were his best friend, always. We love him, and thank you for raising such an amazing man, and because obviously his family had a lot to do with that. You all seem incredibly intelligent, just like Jeff. We're going to miss that a lot. So thanks for having us, too. Thanks for letting us be a part of it. We really miss him. It's not going to be the same without him.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
We had, oh, please Claire, come up.
I've known the Harrison family for 50 years, and it's enriched my life so much. Brother Harrison is either my home teacher or I was his home teacher for all those years. And I always enjoyed visiting and finding out how his children were doing. And Jeff was always special to me because I'd always listened to what he was doing in Korea, and I sincerely really thought so much of the Harrison family. And I know my life has been enriched by the knowing of the Harrison family and being part of their lives. And I'm so, when I told my daughters that Jeff had passed away, they were shocked, and they all had such good memories of Jeff, and he was important to our life, and I'll always be grateful for Brother Harrison and his family. I do this in the name of Jesus Christ.
I'm as you can see, I'm not American. I'm not fluent in English. I'm from South Korea. I worked with Jeff at the same law firm for about 15 years. I live in the apartment right next to where Jeff used to live, and my wife and 3 years old child also knew Jeffrey well. Even now, when we pass by Jeffrey's old place, my child says, "That's Uncle Jeffrey's house." Hearing that breaks my heart even more, and I find it difficult to figure out how to explain Jeffrey's passing to my young child. Jeff worked with us at Busan Pacific Law Office for 27 years, and in that time, he truly became one of us. He loved South Korea, and he loved our office. He wasn't just a colleague, he was like family. His dedication and kindness went beyond work, leaving a lasting impact on all of us. What I will always remember about Jeff is his pure heart and honesty. He was someone you could always rely on. No matter what happened, he was always sincere and kept his promise. This is a rare and valuable quality in today's world. On behalf of all the lawyers and staffs at our office and my wife and child, I want to say that he will deep miss you, Jeff. We have not yet been able to clear your office room, and we find it hard to let go because you were so much a part of us. But today, we say our final goodbye and we release you with love and respect. May you rest in peace, Jeff. We will never forget you.
Ended there. I think that was probably about the best way to do that. We've got the patriarch of the street that we grew up in, Claire. We have his modern YouTube life, and then his connection to Korea. I think those three will be the capstone to this event. We do have a memorial page on the Nelson funeral site. If you'd like to share any memories there as well, that should be up. Let's use another word of the day, in perpetuity. I just want you to leave here today grateful that we had the time we did have with him. I've said a few times that 55 years old is not a tragedy, but it's way too short. But we do have 55 years of memories with him. We have his son, we have his family. He'll continue to influence the world for, I hope, decades to come, if not more. Quick word about his YouTube family. We did discover it a couple years ago. He was sly, but he wasn't that sly. When you're in the upstairs room, thanking people for donations, you put a picture together. He knew I would have given him some grief about it, but one thing in YouTube terminology, I'm so proud he never became a lol cow. He was able to transcend that, and for that might be his greatest achievement of all.
It's true.
So I would like to welcome you to come up and enjoy the flowers and meet with your friends and colleagues and catch up, and then we'll adjourn in a few minutes. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming today.
He could never.
Alrighty, everybody. Hopefully I'm not muted. Nope, I'm not muted. Awesome. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the service, the memorial service from... It was what, January 15th? I think that was, yeah. Jeff Harris said he never became a lol cow. Put that on a plaque. Oh yeah, turn down your volume. But yeah, I still have the... So there were a bunch of flowers that came in before... Yeah, I know, it's a little too late for warning, but I'll put that on a plaque for sure. There were a lot of flowers that came in. So a few of my cousins and I, we took a pot each. And yeah, I still have mine. I still have the pot that I have with the flowers in them. And like, here are some of the messages that it came with. I said, no matter what, I'm going to keep the one that says Hayden and Vice Squad. So these are the two important ones for sure. At least with the names that I could remember, like that I could not recognize. But yeah, it was a beautiful memorial service. Hey, we partied after that. Megan, Rosin, Flux, Larry, and Chandler, we all partied after that. But I loved everyone that came by and talked about Dad. And I mean, there were few stories that I didn't know about. And people in the family that figured out is Jen graded, my uncle, Dad's younger brother, who was speaking most of the time. And that's it. It's just those two people that figured out in the family. Everyone else, yeah, nope. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that, Hayden. Hey, drive safe. You haven't got me out of my house. Nice. But yeah, thank everyone for being here so far. Here, I haven't cried this hard since I got my reservation flight. Aw. Hey, half Irish. Here, I'm going to read this thing after. That's the word. After I catch up on all these super chats and all that good stuff, because you guys are being very, very generous today, and I really, really appreciate it. Wildcat member for 1 month. I think I read this. Member of Big Vices. Jeff made watching trials so fun. Really missed that. Jennifer, thank you for the $5. My birthday will forever bring your dad to my mind. He is missed every year, and I will toast to him on my birthday, sending love to all. And Duncan, Idaho, thank you so much. I had a great time every morning that your dad was doing his live stream. He was a really genuine and entertaining guy and is sorely missed. Thank you so much. The Dragon's Treasure T-Man, welcome in. Thank you so much for the $2. Absolutely love your new powdered energy drink. I'm just going to say that. I have the mint. Love it. I'm definitely going to buy some more. If you guys want, go to Dragon's Treasure, thedragonstreasure.com. Use the code ViceViceBaby for 10% off of your whole purchase. You'll be helping the T-Men a lot. Uncle Bug, thanks for the 2 big hugs, Connor. Big hugs to you too, good sir. Duncan, Idaho, thank you for the $2. Maritime Monday made my Mondays actually fun. I've heard that a lot, and I'm glad you guys really enjoyed his segments. Uncle Bug member for almost at 2 years, 2 months in the Big Vices. Appreciate you. He didn't have a gift. He was the gift. Yeah, for sure. Megan Fox, thanks for the $20. Much love to you today, Connor. Much love to you. Zeus, thank you for the $10. Connor, thank you for putting this tribute together. Continued blessing to you, your family, and all of Jeff's friends, which includes you as well. So much blessings to you. Emily, thanks for the 10. I will have to catch up on Replay Cruise since I'm studying currently. Sending you so much love to your dad. So much love. Your dad is widely missed by many. Thank you so much. And Equality, thank you for being a member for 6 months in the Big Vices. Really appreciate you. Hopefully you guys will continue. And thanks for sticking with me for so long. It's been 10 months now? Crazy stuff. Crazy. There's a witchery up on my board with my special people. Aw, half Irish. That's nice. Lady Tammy, the dogs are still together in the shelter, but they are doing. They look healthier for sure. Thank you for allowing us to share this with you today. No problem. You made it this year without Jeff so much easier, and we're so lucky to have you. I'm lucky to have you guys. I'm just saying that. Without the peer pressure I've gotten from other content creators and audiences, this would never have happened. Let that sink in. I probably wouldn't, I wouldn't delete Dad's channel at all whatsoever. But my channel would never have happened. But, I mean, you guys are all awesome. I love it. And I'm really, really honored and I'm grateful. Very grateful. I can't even put into words how much I appreciate you guys for being here. Island, thank you for the $5. I still wonder what he'd say about us being friends and really good at video games together and sending each other bizarre Amazon links. I know he knows I won't be able to talk. I know he'd laugh. He'll question everything. That's for sure. Yeah. You could have walked away, but you didn't. Yeah. Well, people need each other. Yeah. That's why I didn't. Still watch Illegal Vices channel from time to time. Good. Hey, it's up there for everyone. But let me switch over. So, if to the people who did not know this fact, in Busan, being a YouTuber, being a lawyer, being a friend, being family, he was also a chairman in the international school. They've changed their name since because there's two foreign schools, international schools that have similar names. When I went there, it was called Busan International Foreign School. He was the chairman there, and the year that he passed, so for the 2024 yearbook, the board member has decided to dedicate a page from their yearbook for Dad. Just joining from Japan. I miss Illegal Vices so much. Love you, Connor. Hey, welcome from Japan. The sock snatcher. Awesome name. Is there a way YouTube can coordinate getting those dogs out of the shelter? Surely someone here would love to. I mean, if there's an option on that, I would take them. But because of their age and their body anatomy, yeah, they would not be able to fly around or get on a boat. It's not possible for them. He'd be proud of you, Connor. Many of us are. Oh, thanks, Ozzy. Appreciate you. Really appreciate you. So, I will read you this page. Remembering Jeff Harrison, former ISB board chair and longest surviving board member. Last December, the ISB community was deeply saddened by the loss of our dear friend and longtime supporter, Jeff Harrison. Jeff played a significant role in the life of our school for many years, serving as board chair and as our longest surviving board member. Throughout his time with ISB, Jeff offered wisdom, stability, and an unwavering commitment to the school. He helped guide important decisions and supported our leadership with integrity and insight. His presence on the board helped shape the directions of the school in lasting and meaningful ways. Jeff was born in Logan, Utah, and grew up nearby in a small town called Nibley. He moved to Korea in 1988 and made it his home for most of his life. Fluent in Korean and deeply knowledgeable about the culture, Jeff had a unique ability to connect people across cultures and communities. He worked for nearly 3 decades as a lawyer in Busan, becoming one of the leading foreign experts on Korean law. His work focused on areas such as maritime, business, and labor law, and he was respected across the region for his expertise. Jeff was also a university lecturer, a speaker at international events, and often appeared in media sharing his knowledge. Beyond his professional life, Jeff had a wide range of interests. He was a guitar player, a martial artist with a black belt in Hapkido and Guksuruan, and a passionate collector of books, musics, and films. He loved stories, whether in novels, movies, or conversation with friends. His thoughtful nature, quick wit, and love of learning made him someone people naturally gravitated towards. Jeff's passing leaves a space in our school community that cannot be filled, but his spirit lives on in the decisions he helped shape, the values he stood for, and the many lives he touched here at ISB. Thank you, Jeff. You will always be remembered. So, yeah. My best friend in Korea, he actually graduated from this school. He sent me a picture saying, hey, guess what? Your dad is on our yearbook now. So that page was in English. The page next to it that's been cut off, that page is in Korean. So he had a whole thing, whole section for himself, and he was a big part of everyone's life everywhere. Yeah. But that's all I have, people. If you guys want to chill, talk for a little bit, we can do that. If not, guess we can see each other later in a later date. They said it perfectly in their yearbook. He was truly an amazing human being. He was. And you will always be his son. I will be his son. I know, and people know that I'm not my dad. I can never be him, but I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys. You guys can send me DMs whenever you want. I will get back to you whenever I have time. But hey, if you need an outlet, I'm here. There's a whole community behind you guys. You guys are not alone. I'm here. Being a Sailor 2 host. Thanks for doing. No problem, Komigohan. Thanks for being here. Your dad was on the centerfold. He never thought his picture would be on this. Oh, thanks, Megan. Appreciate it. And Gigi, thank you. Jeff truly was one of a kind. Very, very true. Yep. The best day was when he hit 100K. Yep. I watched a few people who were tracking Dad's subscriber count. Oh, thanks, David. Appreciate you. Do you have a link to the shelter for donations? I do not, but the veterinarians all over Korea gather money to help support the shelter that Yura and Dagi is located. So I guess just prayers and hope that someone will come up and adopt them both together. I know your dad will be proud of you, Connor. Thank you. You're a lot like your dad. Your smile, your generosity, and your wonderful spirit. Oh, shucks. I love you guys too. Jeff would be so disappointed if you tried to be him. He loved you as you and wanted everyone to be themselves. Yeah, true. Yeah, making that video took such a long time. But I saw a few people saying we need a Legal Vices playlist, music playlist. I will look through Dad's phone, this thing, see what music he has, and I'll make a playlist and put it on here on YouTube. How about that? Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm honestly surprised that they haven't been adopted. I'm honestly surprised. Well, I'm honestly not surprised they haven't been adopted yet. Because here in the States is very different from Korea. Like, most Koreans, they have like Chihuahuas or mid-sized dogs, but like golden retrievers, all that. Bulldogs are hard animals to adopt. Like, it's very rare for people to adopt bulldogs, and 2 is nearly impossible, and I want them to be together. That's why I'm being so anal about it, because they've been together all their life. They're literal blood sister brother. So it's really really difficult to have two bulldogs together adopted at the same time. Yeah. So I'm genuinely not surprised they haven't been adopted yet. But if there's any more updates from them, I'll let you guys know. Oh no, where'd you go? Jeff will always be loved and missed and will always support you, Connor. Thank you, Project Metal Music. Really appreciate you. And I mean, again, I'm repeating myself. I appreciate you guys. I would not be doing. I probably wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. I remember when we were talking about one of the school shootings and said hold your kiddos, and he told us that he was about to see you and see you in the States. Yeah. Well, I don't think I've seen that one. Yeah. Oh, I need to sneeze, but it's not there yet. I missed their wee faces. Yeah. Yeah. Yoda was around to the same litter. Yep. True. The dogs are doing well. They look healthy, for sure. Maybe they got a little fatter too. I don't know. But speaking of update, I ordered. Well, I didn't order. I paid for Dad's headstone that is in the middle of being designed right now. Well, like it's being made with a design that I sent in. They'll be able to put it up early spring, late to summer to latest. So that's coming soon too. Number one Cat Whisperer, welcome to the Vice Squad. Welcome in. Thanks for the support. Please stay. Pyramid 7, good to see you. How are you doing? I'm waiting for you to make streams about making clothes. I have space to make clothes now, but I don't have a sewing machine or a serger, so I don't know. One of the most amazing things about Jeff is from the moment he said he had my back, he did always in every way he could. Yeah, and he'll do that to literally anybody. Yeah, Uvalde, that's the one I was thinking about. Yeah. Yeah, then I saw that one then. No worries. It's okay to be late. This will be up for anyone to watch. Your dad would also want them to be together. You're doing the right thing, making sure they are. Yeah, I'm just doing whatever I can. On top of the world, I hope that everyone's doing well. Well, that's good to hear ya. I'd be an honor to visit his grave if I ever get to Utah. For sure. Yes, they said it might take like 10 weeks to finish making it, but they can start putting it up earliest spring, latest summer. So that's the update there. And speaking of updates, Maudie Christmas is coming up. Very Maudie Christmas is coming up indeed. It will be on the 27th. Everyone who is in the Lego Vices mod Discord, please keep an eye out. I'm probably thinking about doing it in late afternoon, early evening, US time. What time exactly? I don't know. Maybe we'll talk a little more about it. But 27th, that is the Saturday after Christmas. It will be happening. Once the time is selected, I'll drop the StreamYard link in the Discord. So look out for that too. that's what's coming up for me this month. So, yeah. S.A. Shine, thank you for being here. Appreciate ya. Oh. But, yeah. This is the end. That's all I had planned for today. I thank you for keeping Dad company when I didn't, because I'm a horrible son. For sure, Jen. For sure. Or hit me up too. I'm good whenever weekends. I took today off just because I wanted to take today off. Yeah, but oh, thank you all so very much. It's birthday week. Tomorrow is my grandson's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your grandson. I have company pulling in the yard. Thanks for being here, Miss Peanut, so very much. Yeah, David, I think that's what it's called too. Let's see. Is anyone live right now? I could send you guys if Valhalla is still having his goat cam stuff, so people can be less sniffly. Redirect. No. No one's doing anything, really? Wow. Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll send you to Law Talk with Mike. He's doing a mystery court stream. There you go. So, thank you everyone so very much for being here. I love you guys so very much. MG Law, yes, we need to go on a I had a brain fart. Truck stream, yes, MG, we need to for sure. Yeah, so Megan Fox will do a dad stream, Best of Jeff stream at 8 Eastern. So watch out for that. I'll send you guys all to Law Talk with Mike. Yeah, I'm good for tonight. Depends on what time though. So, yeah. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for remembering, Dad. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful. And don't forget to enjoy your... And I don't have merch link for Dad's channel. Go to Legal Vices on YouTube. There you go. It's still open. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your legal vices. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you are still subscribed, please double check that you are, because YouTube is asshole and can F you up real good. So, if I don't see you in Maudie Christmas, hope everyone has a beautiful holiday. Stay safe. Enjoy spending time with the family. I will see you guys all later. Vice Squad, Best Squad. Enjoy your whiskey.
Well, that's all for this stream, but it's been so sweet. Thanks for hanging with us. It's been a treat. We'll keep it warm, keep it real, take it slow. Catch you next time when the vibes are ready to flow. If you enjoyed the ride, give Give us a like, subscribe for the warmth. Come back whenever you like. Until then, take it easy. Don't rush, don't hurry. I'll be here waiting, no need to worry. Vice, baby, always by your side. Stay cozy, stay calm, let the good times ride. Peace for now, but we'll meet again. Take care, my friend, until then.